DLMS check 1 2. Yeah, that'd be good. DLMS check 1 2. Okay. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
Okay. Thanks.
Test 1 2. Well, no. What for Darren? Darren the wireless, right? Test 1 2. No, it's got green means go. I don't think anything's turned on. So that means get here at 7:30 tomorrow because nothing will be turned on. And then you gotta test it out for the sale. DLMS check 1 2. A little more if you could, bud. DLMS check 1 2. Welcome. Test 1 2. Little more. Test 1 2. There you are. Very well. Thank you. Try the wireless. CW check. Check 1 2. Test. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Turn it on and off, Keegan. Hello. Test. Hello. Oh, there you go. You're finding it. Check. Check 1 2. Check. A little more. Check. There you go. Yep. Thanks, Keegan. I gotta try this one. No, block one's fine. Check 1 2. Test. Yeah, we're good.
For more than 100 years,
Folks, please watch the video provided by Mark. Lisa Claire's with us here today.
Through pioneering science and technological innovation, market-leading expertise, and products that are as innovative as they are effective, Merck Animal Health strives to better the lives of animals around the world by bringing novel solutions to the problems facing those who work and live alongside them. We are innovating with technology, applying animal data intelligence and superior digital insights to improve animal health and well-being. Whether it's in the lab, on the farm, or in the park, we strive to improve their lives as much as they enrich ours. But none of this would be possible without a genuine passion for animal health and well-being. To us, this is more than a culture. It's ingrained in our DNA. From groundbreaking vaccine products that protect the health of poultry to customized services and products that help swine producers meet the growing demand for pork. From vital equine veterinary medicines they depend on to breakthroughs in aquaculture vaccination. From a broad range of health management solutions and emerging digital technology that improves the well-being of cattle, sheep, and goats for optimal herd health management, to state-of-the-art products and services that help pets live longer, healthier lives. Merck Animal Health is leading the way in animal pharmaceuticals, vaccines, health management solutions and services, including an extensive suite of digitally connected products. So whether it's preventing and treating diseases, facilitating the production of safe and affordable food, or lengthening and improving the quality of life of companion pets and the people who care for them, Merck Animal Health is a true partner dedicated to safeguarding the health and well-being of the animals in our lives, to shape the future of animal health and set new industry standards in veterinary medicine. Driven by our commitment to the science of healthier animals.
And a big thank you to Merck Animal Health. They're a proud sponsor of our 2025 commercial Cattle Show and Sale. And Merck Animal Health is a research-driven company that develops, manufactures, and markets a broad range of veterinary medicines and services, offering one of the industry's most innovative portfolios spanning products for treatment, prevention, treatment, and control of diseases in all major farm and companion animal species, and now the leader in identification and precision livestock marketing solutions. A big thank you to Merck Animal Health, and Lee Sinclair is here. So please stop and talk to Lee. He's been a great representative, and we really do thank them for their sponsorship of our commercial cattle show and sale. At this point, we'd like to recognize some sponsors. The Bud Light Loading Chute. It's Budweiser's proud to support Canadian agriculture industry and remains committed to working with farmers across the country for years to come. Agribition has partnered with SCMA to bring some live entertainment to both the Bud Light loading stage and various locations across the ground. Make sure you check out the trade show. Check out many exhibitors from across the land here at Canadian Western Agribition. We've got a great educational program here at Canadian Western Agribition, and there's over 10,000 students that are offered on hands-on learning experiences that definitely help deepen their understanding of agriculture and farm life. The Heritage Link, the Agribition Express is back. SGI is a major sponsor. Also, another major sponsor is the Regina Hotels Association, and they've been with the various hotels across Regina. They have been providing complimentary service to Agribition from 7 a.m. till 10 p.m. Sask Energy, a big thank you to Sask Energy for over 25 years. They've supported Canadian Western Agribition through the Champion of Volunteers program. Currently, they have over 400 plus volunteers at Agribition that make it a big success here. So thank you to Sask Energy for their support and helping celebrate the power of volunteerism right here at Canadian Western Agribition. Please make sure you get yourselves 50/50 tickets tonight in support of the Community Foundation. This year's 50/50 is going to be sponsored by Young's Equipment. This is a progressive jackpot, which will be announced Saturday night at the Maple Leaf Circuit Finals Rodeo. New this year, Canadian Western Agribition has some merchandise, so please check out their merch. Their official merch store is at the end of the ITC hallway, and that's got all your CWA 25-year hoodies, hats, more. There's a ton of cool stuff over there, so make sure you check that out. Once we have some cattle in place here, we will introduce you our judge here in just a moment. We are broadcast on the World Wide Web with DLMS here. It's great to have Carter Wood. Carter's here definitely showing the world the great cattle that we have at our commercial cattle show and sale here. So thank you, Carter, for being here bright and early. At this point, we'd like to introduce our judge for today. There he is. Mr. Darren Ippolito of Moose Creek Red Angus, alongside his partner Kylie, their 3 kids and his parents. They are primarily registered cow-calf operation. However, they're involved in multiple facets of the livestock industry. Darren's had the privilege to judge cattle throughout Western Canada, exhibited in both the commercial and purebred categories at Agribition. Darren is very fortunate to have won the champion pen of bred heifers, as well as purchased multiple pens of open heifers out of the commercial cattle sale here at Canadian Western Agribition. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our judge for today, Mr. Darren Ippolito. It's your first entry. This is entry 46, the entry of Dual E Cattle Company. The U6 from Foam Lake, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 653 pounds. These are Red Angus cross heifers. Dual E Cattle Company is owned and operated by Eric and Aaron Usick and their family, Bowden and Halley, near Foam Lake, Saskatchewan. Each year they market a select group of top-cut yearling bulls for their private treaty sale beginning in February on the 14th. Dooley first began in 2015 with a small herd of cows that Eric had built up dating back to 2001. A decade later, they continue to strive to raise no-fuss, functional females. Their herd is maternal, moderate, and workable. They have not made a habit of selling females in the past, and are very excited to offer this strong band of replacements at the 2025 commercial cattle sale. This is your first entry in Class 1, entry 46, the entry of Dual E Cattle Company, Foam Lake, Saskatchewan. Your next entry is entry number 40, the entry of Cenis Farms, Raymore, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 655 pounds. Semitol sired out of Red Angus dams. Cenis Farms is a multi-generational farm operated by William and Lucille Sentis, along with their sons, Mark and Paul, their grandsons, Austin and Braden, and their families. The ranch is located on the edge of the Touchwood Hills, south of Raymore. Cenis Farms bred just over 900 females annually, primarily focusing on Semitol Red Angus cross cow herd base. The herd is on a complete Zoetis health program at branding and weaning, as for peas at weaning as well. Cenis Farms has been selling heifers at Canadian Western Agribition for over 25 years. All of the Cenis Farms heifers have been given an extra shot of Drax and KP before coming here. This is entry number 40, the entry of Cenis Farms, Raymore, Saskatchewan. This is entry 39, also an entry of Cenis Farm from Raymore, Saskatchewan. Once again, the Cenis Farm is a multi-generational family farm located on the edge of the Touchwood Hills there. They currently breed over 900 females with a cow herd base of Semitol Red Angus cross cow herd base. These cattle are on a full Zoetis program, and these heifers had an extra shot of Draxon before coming to town. This is entry number 40, the entry of Cenis Farm, Raymore, Saskatchewan. Pardon me, entry 39 from Cenis Farm, Raymore, Saskatchewan. Ready? Here's Judge Ippolito with his comments on split number 1. Should be hot.
Good morning, everyone, and again, thank you very much to the committee for inviting me to do such a prestigious show. This is really the gold standard of the commercial shows that we get to attend as exhibitors and or as viewers in Canada, and Agribition always puts on a first-class event. Led off this this first split with a solid red set of heifers. Heifers has got some length, some grow to them, big-bodied. Heifers that are extremely uniform and hairy. Just a really nice balanced set of heifers to lead off in this first class. This, excuse me, this second place set of heifers that follow the leadoff pen quite well. Obviously, heifers that are attractive with that blazed face just don't offer the same body mass, a little bit more length of spine if that's what you're looking for, but just like to see them a little bit deeper, hair a bit more broody than the really nice set of straight reds that started the class off. In third place in this class is a really nice uniform set of red heifers. Heifers that maybe don't offer the same amount of performance, but I will commend these exhibitors. I really like the freshness of these heifers, the way they're presented in a very, very natural state. Heifers that we don't know their birth dates, or certainly I don't. Heifers that do look a little bit younger than the two that just left the ring. Don't hold that against them. These heifers got some length. They're a nice set as well.
So we'll play it before the sale.
Yep, thank you. So thank you, Darren. That concludes split one. So first in class is entry 39, an entry of Sennis Farms, Raymore, Saskatchewan. Second in class is entry 40, entry of Sennis Farms, Raymore, Saskatchewan. Third in class goes to entry 46, the entry of Dooley Cattle Company, Foam Lake, Saskatchewan. Our next split is split two. We have 3 entries in this class. As far as it goes, our first entry will be entry number 30, the entry of Coulthard Farms out of Portage, La Prairie, Manitoba. These heifers have an average weight of 712 pounds. Simmental sired out of Simmental Angus cross mother cows. Coulthard Farms is from Portage, La Prairie, Manitoba. We'd like to thank you for the appraisal of their 2 pens of heifers. They noticed over the past few years how easily these females can transition off native grass and wean onto hay and corn silage, while never missing a day of gain. Easy fleshing cattle. Definitely from feminine and docile mother cows. It's great to have repeat. These heifers are guaranteed to conceive and milk by with confidence. This is entry 30, the great folks at Coulthard Farms, Portage, La Prairie, Manitoba. Your next entry is entry 42, exhibited by Wall Simmental, Mitchell, Edam, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 717 pounds. Simmental started out as semi-Angus mother cows. Wall Simmental is located west of Edam, Saskatchewan, along the North Saskatchewan River, where they run a herd of commercial Simmental and Simmental cross cows. Mitch, Jane, and their 4 kids have been building their full-blood herd and selling bulls through private treaty that are built and fed to last long. These heifers came out of home-raised cows with the majority of Foundation AI genetics. They are sired by bulls from Red Willow Ranch, Virginia Ranch, and Black Gold. Heifers have been pale-plated, received Ivamec, and given Bovashield Gold FP5. This is entry 42, the entry of Wall Simmental, Edam, Saskatchewan. Here's Judge Ippolito with his comments on split number 2.
Thanks, Ryan. Extremely excited to lead this class off with what I think is a very complete pen of 3 black heifers, smooth-haired heifers. When you look at them as individuals, then as a group, very, very typey. Got some extension to them, clean, feminine, big-bodied, hairy. They're just heifers that I think every one of us, regardless of color or breed, could use a pen full of these in our replacement operation.
First in class in split 2 is entry number 31. Entry 31, exhibited by Coulthard Farms out of Portage La Prairie, Manitoba.
In second place is the other black pen. We'll call it the curly-haired black pen. Exhibiting a little bit more seminal characteristics, and that shows in these cattle. They're a hair bit deeper bodied, maybe a little bit rawer in their design right now. Certainly aren't carrying the condition that the black pen that led off the class with have. But these heifers in their own right, like the stretch that they have, they don't have that femininity that I was looking for in that first pen, and I'd just like to clean up one of these particular heifers in terms of structure. I'd like to change her just a hair bit, but more importantly, this is an awfully nice complementary pen to that lead black pen.
Second in class is entry number 30, the entry of Coulthard Farms, Portage La Prairie, Manitoba.
in third place is this red and white faced pen. This is a pen of heifers that exemplifies their breed characteristics the most of any that we've seen so far through the ring. Beautiful big goggle-eyed heifers that are going to have some real go about them. If you're needing some performance, these heifers are likely going to be the ones for you. In terms of structure, there's a particular heifer in here that I'd like to change a little bit about her. And for obvious reasons, they follow nicely in with that black pen of curly hairs that were in second place. When we talk about up through their front third, heifers that just, they're showing their breed characteristic, and that's not something to take away from them. But for me, I'd like to just tidy up the head on one and change a little structure on a second one.
Thank you, Darren. That's third in class is entry number 42, entry of Wall Simmental, Edam, Saskatchewan. So now we should be on to split number 3. Your first entry in split number 3 is entry 45, exhibited by Diamond Seed Land and Cattle, Jamie and Calvin Murphy from Wapella, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 739 pounds. Simmental started at Angus Dams. Diamond Sea Land and Cattle is owned and operated by the Murphy family. They operate a purebred Black Angus and Simmental herd, as well as a strong set of commercial cattle. Diamond Sea previously sold bulls in the Working Stiffs bull sale and had many great years there. This year they are proud to announce their first annual bull sale, March the 26th, 2025, at the Whitewood Livestock Sales. As far as it goes, please join them for great hospitality, a strong set of bulls and replacement females, hosting their first annual sale, March the 26th, 2025. Once again, this is entry 45, the entry of Diamond Seed Land and Cattle, Jamie and Calvin Murphy, Wapella, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 739 pounds. This is entry 44, the entry of Diamond Seed Land and Cattle, Jamie and Calvin Murphy from Wapella, Saskatchewan. These are Simmental sired out of Angus Dams. These heifers have an average weight of 742 pounds. Once again, the Murphy family, they operate a purebred Angus and Simmental herd, as well as a strong set of commercial cattle. This year, their first annual bull sale will be held at Whitewood Livestock Sales. And everybody's invited to join them for some great hospitality, a strong set of bulls and replacement females. And that's going to be March the 26th, 2025 at Whitewood Livestock Sales. This is entry number 44, the entry of Diamond Seed Land and Cattle, Jamie and Calvin Murphy. Your next entry is entry number 36. Stadnick Farms, Sean Stadnick, Brno, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 745 pounds. These are Simmental sired out of Angus Dams. 6S Land and Cattle, located southeast of Brno, Saskatchewan, is a family-run operation led by Sean and Melissa Stadnick, along with their sons Grayson, Stetson, Weston, and Tyson. The entire family plays an active role in the farm's success. When they aren't working, they're usually found at the hockey rink. This is a mixed farming operation with an embryo program where they use Black Angus and Simmental genetics, focused on producing efficient, functional females for their 500-plus commercial cow herd. Once again, this is entry number 36, the entry of Stadnick Farm, Sean Stadnick, Brno, Saskatchewan. Heifers weigh 745 pounds. A big thank you to Merck. They're our feature sponsor here for the commercial cattle show and sale. And Lee Sinclair is here. know, where did Lee get to? He's in the back? He's working? That's awesome. So if you have any questions on any Merck products or anything to do with any type of product that Merck sells, Lee's in the back working right now, but he's a great guy to visit with you. He can let you know about the range of options that Here's Judge Darren Ippolito with his comments on split number 3.
Well, folks, for you, those of you that are just joining, let's put our hands together. This was 3 exceptional groups of open heifers. These exhibitors should be extremely proud. This was without doubt the hardest class so far, and it was nice that they've somewhat eased me in. It only took 3 classes to stump me, so I can only imagine how tough it's going to get as it goes along here. Led off this black set of heifers, they were the second group that had come in. Heifers with a tremendous amount of broodiness to them. They've got a great cow look about them, big-bodied, hairy, stout-made. In all 3 of these pens of heifers, I found 2 extremely high-quality individuals, and the third heifer was really good. And it was just sort of about how I felt that the consistency and the uniformity of the come together. But this is a set of heifers that I really appreciate, and they're going to make a whale of a set of cows.
There you have it. First in split number 3 is entry number 44, the entry of Diamond Seed Landing Cattle, Jamie and Calvin Murphy.
Following in on an extremely close second place is this Baldy set of females, heifers with a lot of length. They've got a really clean look about them. We know they're going to make some cows. And again, just as I'd said in the first set, and I'll say in the third set when they come in too, 2 extremely high-quality individuals in here, and 1 heifer that's very, very nice. It was just about the uniformity of the pen and how they come together was the difference between 1, 2, and 3. It was just splitting hairs on an extremely tough class of open heifers.
Second in class in split 3 is entry number 36, the entry of Stadnick Farms, Bruno, Saskatchewan.
This third place set of heifers, they were the first set that come in the ring in this class. Big-bodied, moderate, hairy. I figured when I first saw them it was going to take an awfully good set of cattle to beat them, and I still believe that. 2 big, broody, barreled-up heifers in here that I really, really like, and another heifer that complements them well. Just doesn't have that consistency and uniformity in the pen that I found in the 2 that are ahead of them. But boy, bid and buy with confidence on these beauties.
Third in class, the entry of Diamond Seed Landing Cattle, Calvin and Jamie Murphy. With that, we're going to be on to split number 4. Once again, our top 2 from each split will be coming back to compete for your champion and reserve champion pens of 3 open replacement females. This is entry 41, exhibited by Pretty Farm, Weyburn, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 767 pounds. These are Charolais sired out of Hereford Dams. Pretty Farms is a sixth-generation mixed farm and Hereford-based operation located northeast of Weyburn, Saskatchewan. This is a great set of tan heifers they brought to us here. Very functional. This is entry number 41, the entry of Pretty Farm, Weyburn, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 767 pounds. This is entry number 34, exhibited by Jackson Family Farms, Humboldt, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 769 pounds. They are Simmental sired out of Hereford Angus Dams. They're a fifth-generation farm located near Humboldt, Saskatchewan, operated by Andrew and Stacy Jackson and their family. Their cow herd consists of Angus Hereford cross cows. They run black Simmental bulls with them. The goal is to produce high-quality, productive replacement females that will serve our customers for many years. These heifers were born mid-March through early April. This is entry number 34, the entry of Jackson Family Farms. These heifers have an average weight of 769 pounds. This is entry 32, exhibited by Double RN Ranching Corp., Resch Noble, Lloydminster, Alberta. These heifers have an average weight of 810 pounds. These are black Simmental sired out of Angus mother cows. Double RN runs 1,000 head of Simmental Angus cross commercial cattle in the Lloydminster area. Each fall, steers are sold directly off the cows. Replacement heifers are kept for breeding and selling. Double RN is expanding its purebred Simmental and Angus herds thanks to the kids and their keenness and desire to show and dedication to raising some quality cattle. Bull calves, both commercial and papered, are sold each year off the ranch via private treaty. This is entry number 32, the entry of Double RN Ranching, Resch Noble, Lloydminster, Alberta. These heifers weigh 810 pounds. So Jack. This is entry number 35, exhibited by Jackson Family Farm out of Humboldt, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 831 pounds. Jackson Family Farm is a fifth-generation farm located near Humboldt, operated by Andrew and Stacy Jackson and their family. Their cow herd consists of Angus Hereford cross cows that they run black Simmental bulls on. The goal of their breeding program is to produce high-quality, productive replacement females that will serve their customers for many years. These heifers were born mid-March through early April. This is entry number 35, Jackson Family Farms with their Simmental Hereford Angus cross heifers. Here's Judge Ippolito with his comments.
What a strong set of 4 pens here. led off with a group of heifers that just hit me like a ton of bricks. Long-bodied, got some moderation to them. However, there's some power, there's some weight, in a very, very nice state too. Heifers that are fresh. This is an exceptional set of 3 heifers.
Congratulations, first in class in split fours, entry number 35, the entry of Jackson Family Farm, Humboldt, Saskatchewan.
Following in behind that set of black white face heifers, I use these mellow yellows. This is a really nice set of heifers. When you look at them, they're exceptionally hairy, shaggy, they're raw, and I like that. They got some potential in them. Females that you can go either way. I know personally that some of these tan females will be exceptional replacement cattle. I've bought them out of here before, and I've even kept some of my own. They got a splash of maternal in that Hereford. This is a really nice set of heifers, and I'll commend them. I like the condition and the freshness that they're presented in. They've got a lot to offer. Just didn't have the uniformity that lead pen had, but these ones I would commend them. They are an exceptionally good set to follow in second place.
Second in class is entry 41, exhibited by Pretty Stock Farm of Weyburn, Saskatchewan. These are Charolais sired out of Hereford Dams. Heifers weigh 767 pounds.
A very uniform set of black heifers coming in here in third place. Heifers that just don't offer quite the performance and the potential that the lead 2 pens had. But I think there's a lot of maternal here that we can build some cows out of. They've got a broody look about them. I would change up maybe one of these heifers, on a structural component. However, it's the uniformity that those 2 lead pens had that just gave them the edge to this nice set of black heifers.
Third in class is entry 34, exhibited by Jackson Family Farm out of Humboldt, Saskatchewan.
You're welcome. Rounding this class off is, without a doubt, the stoutest group of females that we've seen come through the ring so far. Heifers that are low to the ground and big bodied, got some twist and a little bit of scope to their rib cage. Heifers that to me are just a hair bit overdone. I know that's a hard thing to say in the commercial world here. Heifers that just maybe aren't offering as much freshness as the pens I've seen ahead of them today. But in terms of moderation and total go, there's some females in here that will make your replacement pen a hell of a lot better than it was, but if you hadn't owned them. It's a nice set too.
And that's entry number 32, the entry of Double RM Ranching Corp. out of Lloydminster. Once again, all these cattle will sell tomorrow at our commercial cattle sale at 11 a.m. We're going to work on our champion and reserve champion pens of 3 open replacement females. This is out of split 1. These heifers were first in class out of split 1. This is the entry 39 of Sennis Farm out of Raymore, Saskatchewan. These are red Angus sired out of Simmental Cross cows. These heifers have an average weight of 685 pounds. They're exhibited by Sentis Farm, which is a multi-generational farm, which is operated by William Lucille Sentis and their sons. They breed over 900 cows annually, which are primarily Simmental Red Angus based. And these cattle are on the complete Zoetis herd health program. This is entry number 39. They were first in class at a split one, exhibited by Sentis Farms out of Raymore, Saskatchewan. These efforts were second in class at a split one. This is entry number 40, exhibited by Sentis Farm. These are Simmental sired out of Red Angus mother cows. Once again, Sentis Farm is a generational farm located on the edge of the Touchwood Hill south of Raymore. Each year they breed over 900 females annually, and they are Simmental Red Angus cross cow herd based. These heifers are on a complete Zoetis herd health program, and they've had an extra round of Draxon. This is entry number 40, the entry of Sentis Farms, Raymore, Saskatchewan. These heifers were first in class at a split two. This is entry number 31, exhibited by Coulthard Farms out of Portage, La Prairie, Manitoba. They have an average weight of 731 pounds. Coulthard Farms has been bringing good cattle to Canadian and Western Agribition for many, many years. They run a full herd health program on these heifers. They guarantee them to conceive and milk. Buy with confidence. These heifers are tremendous. This is entry number 31, the entry of Coulthard Farms, Portage, La Prairie, Manitoba. They have an average weight of 731 pounds. These heifers were second in class in split two. This is entry number 30, entry of Coulthard Farms out of Portage, La Prairie, Manitoba. Simmental sired out of Sem Angus mother cows. These heifers have an average weight of 712 pounds. Once again, they've been bringing heifers to Canadian Western Agribition for a number of years. These heifers transition really easy off native grass onto hay and corn silage. They run a full herd health program. This is entry number 30, the entry of Coulthard Farms, Portage, La Prairie, Manitoba. Heifers weigh 712, and they were second in class in split two. This is first in class in split number 3. This is entry number 44, exhibited by Diamond C Land and Cattle out of Wapella, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 742 pounds. They're Simmental sired out of Angus dams. Double C is operated by Calvin and Jamie Murphy out of Wapella, Saskatchewan. They operate a purebred Angus and Simmental herd, as well as a strong set of commercial cows. They're they previously sold bulls at the Working Stiffs Bull Sale and have moved on to host their own bull sale. It'll be the first annual sale, be March the 26th, 2025 at Whitewood Livestock Sales. They will be selling Angus, Simmental bulls, as well as some replacement heifers. And they join you for some great hospitality. This is first in class in split number 3, the entry of Diamond C Land and Cattle out of Wapella, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 742 pounds. Second in split 3 is entry 36, exhibited by Stadnick Farms out of Bruno, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 745 pounds. They are Simmental sired out of Angus mother cows. 6S Land and Cattle is located southeast of Bruno, Saskatchewan. They're a family-run operation led by Shauna and Melissa Stadnick, along with their sons Grayson, Stetson, Weston, and Tyson. The entire family plays an active role in the farm's success. They breed about 500-plus cows. Their cows are built around an embryo program utilizing Angus and Simmental genetics. Their focus is producing efficient, functional females for their cow herd, and it's great to have Stadnick Farms back here. Second in class at a split number 3, entry of Stadnick Farms, Bruno, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 745. Now into split number 4 and first in class is entry 35, exhibited by Jackson Family Farm out of Humboldt, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 831 pounds. They're Simmental sired out of Hereford Angus mother cows. Jackson Family Farm is a 5th-generation farm located near Humboldt, operated by Andrew and Stacy and their family. Their cow herd are Angus Hereford cross cows. They run black Simmental bulls with them. The goal is breeding high-quality, productive replacement females that will serve their customers for many years. These heifers were born mid-March through early April. These heifers were first in class at a split number 4, the entry 35 of Jackson Family Farm. These heifers weigh 831 pounds. Second in class in split number 4 is entry 41, the entry of Pretty Farm Limited, Weyburn, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 767 pounds. They are Charolais sired out of Hereford mother cows. This is a 6th-generation mixed farm with a Hereford-based cow herd located northeast of Weyburn, Saskatchewan. Awesome tan heifers that were second in class at a split number 4. This is entry 41, exhibited by Pretty Farm, Weyburn, Saskatchewan. Heifers weigh 767. Once again, we'd like to thank our major sponsor, which is Merck Animal Health. It's great to have Merck on board. Lee Sinclair's here with Merck. Also, as we get through it, we have Grace Medved here. She's the feed coordinator with Federated Co-op. She does have some awards, the Spirit Award for the yards and the Herdsman Award for the commercial cattle. And as those respective operations come through, we will take a moment and take pictures with them and have those awards presented then. So, just some housekeeping. We do have our bullpen alley is bright and early, 8 a.m. Tomorrow morning. And then we have our commercial cattle sale at 11 a.m. We've got a lot of great things happening. We will have a heifer that's donated that will be sold with the proceeds benefiting the Barry Andrews Scholarship Fund. And that'll take place at the start of the commercial sale. As far as it goes, we do have the mixer, and I believe the mixer is at 4:30 right here. Is it in the arena? Or is it? The mixer is definitely in this area. Oh, Stock Exchange barn there. All right, so the mixer, I believe, is 4:30. 4 o'clock? 4 o'clock mixer start over at the Stock Exchange barn, so please stick around for that. I believe there's some complimentary food and beverages, and I believe they also do the People's Choice bullpen over there at that time. So welcome from the back there. Here's Judge Ippolito with some comments on his champion and reserve champion pens of 3 open replacement females.
Folks, let's show a little appreciation to all these exhibitors for a tremendous start to the show on the pens of 3. I'd mentioned this group in class. They were in the 5th class. These heifers are a very special group of 3. Lots of length, lots of presence, big body, bold. They kind of got cow written all over them. This is an exceptional set of 3 heifers, and I congratulate the exhibitors for bringing them to town.
There you have it. Your champion pen of 3 is entry 35, exhibited by Jackson Family Farm out of Humboldt, Saskatchewan.
Following in is my reserve champion pen are these mellow yellows, these real good buckskin heifers. What I like about them, I mean, they got some length, a spine. They complement that lead group exceptionally well. We were joking a little bit when we brought them in for the championship drive. We just got to work on their go ahead button because they are awfully cool, collected. This is a set of heifers that I know will go out and certainly perform the way we want. Whether that is you're going to take them and breed them, you're going to put them on grass, or you're going to take them and put them on feed. Regardless, this is a really complimentary set of females to that beautiful black set that led this championship drive off.
This year's reserve champion pen of 3 open replacement heifers exhibited by entry 41. That is Pretty Farm out of Weyburn, Saskatchewan. These heifers weigh 767 pounds. Both your champion and reserve champion pens are going to come back to compete for your overall against your champion and reserve champion pens of 5. Well, the long johns were a good idea.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to be rocking those again tomorrow.
Yeah. Probably till about April.
Yeah. I didn't have to wear them yesterday because the doors are shut, but
Yeah.
it's supposed to be cold tomorrow.
It's supposed to get worse, kind of, isn't it, the rest of the week? Yeah.
Which event are you doing tomorrow?
We have the bullpen alley at 8 and then the sale at 11. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be a busy day tomorrow. It's always the worst because we always so bagged after the bullpen alley.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you got a long ways to go.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. We're now into our pen of 5 open replacement heifers born in 2025. This is split 1. This is entry 37, exhibited by Stadnik Farms, Bruno, Saskatchewan. These are Angus, straight Angus heifers here with an average weight of 744 pounds. Stadnik Farms, 6S Land and Cattle is located southeast of Bruno. They're a family-run operation led by Sean and Melissa Stadnik, their sons Grayson, Stetson, Weston, and Tyson. Their entire family is active in the farm's success. As far as it goes, they also spend a lot of time chasing the fellas to the hockey rink. Once again, they've built up their cow herd with a strong ET program utilizing Angus and Simmental genetics. They currently run over 500 plus cows. None of their females brought to town have been crep fed as far as it goes, and they currently have about 250 heifers on feed right now. This is the entry of Stadnik Farm, Sean Stadnik, Bruno, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 744 pounds. This is entry number 33, the entry of Double RN Ranching, Rush Noble, Lloydminster, Alberta. These heifers have an average weight of 796 pounds. These are red Simmental sired out of Angus dams. Double RM currently runs 1,000 head Simmental Angus cross commercial cattle in the Lloydminster area. Each fall steers are sold directly off the cow. Replacement heifers are kept back for breeding and selling. Double RN is expanding its purebred Simmental and Angus herds thanks to the kids and their keenness and their desire to show and their dedication to raising top quality cattle. Bull calves, both commercial and papered, are sold each year off the ranch via private treaty. This is entry number 33, the entry of Double RN Ranching, Resh Noble, Lloydminster, Alberta. These heifers weigh 796 pounds.
Fantastic.
Going to hear from Judge Ippolito on his champion and reserve champion pens of 5 open replacement females.
We certainly didn't have the numbers that we had in the Penza 3s, but we had every bit as much quality. Led off this with these red heifers, white face heifers that are extremely stout. They got some moderation to them, big bellied, got some sweep to the rib cage. They look like brood cows in the making. Again, heifers that they're maybe in a point of condition just a little bit more than I'm comfortable with at this time of year. However, easy doing cattle sometimes do that to you. Heifers that are balanced, very uniform, and really do exhibit some shape when you analyze them off that side profile. Really nice set of heifers.
Your champion pen of 5 open replacement heifers exhibited by Double RN Ranching, Rush Noble out of Lloydminster, Alberta.
In second place is this good set of black heifers, long-bodied heifers that are presented here in a really nice natural state. You can appreciate the length that these heifers have. They got some body mass as well, and they got a very to us we call it they got a cow look about them, right from the nose back, sharp-headed, angular necked. Got a good angle to their shoulder. These are heifers that I can really appreciate, and they got some options too. If you take them home and breed them, a lot of different breeds can complement a set of heifers like this.
That's going to be your reserve champion pen of 5 open replacement females, exhibited by Stadnick Farms, Bruno, Saskatchewan. We're now on to class number 5. This is going to be your champion and reserve champion pens of open replacement females. So this is your champion pen of 3. This is entry number 35, exhibited by Jackson Family Farm, Humboldt, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 831 pounds. These heifers are Simmental sired out of Hereford Angus mother cows. The goal of their farm is, or their breeding program is to produce high-quality reproductive replacement females that will serve their customers for many years. These heifers are born mid-March through early April. This is your champion pen of 3. Entry number 35, exhibited by Jackson Family Farms, Humboldt, Saskatchewan. This year's reserve champion pen of 3, entry number 41, exhibited by Pretty Farm out of Weyburn, Saskatchewan. These are Charlet sired out of Hereford Cross Dams. They are 767 pound average here. These are your reserve champion Pennant 3, exhibited by Pretty Farm, Weyburn, Saskatchewan. They are a 6th-generation farm with a Hertford-based operation located just northeast of Weyburn, Saskatchewan. Once again, your reserve champion Pennant 3, entry 41, entry of Pretty Farm, Limited, Weyburn, Saskatchewan. This is your champion Pennant 5, exhibited by Double RN Ranching Corp, Bresh Noble, Lloydminster, Alberta. These heifers have an average weight of 796 pounds. They're your champion Pennant 5. They're red Simmental sired out of Angus mother cows. Double RN currently runs 1,000 head Simmental Angus cross cow herd in the Lloydminster area. Steers are sold directly off the cows. Replacement heifers are kept for breeding and selling. Double RM is expanding its purebred Simmental and Angus herds thanks to the kids and their keenness and desire to show. Bull calves, both commercial and papered, are sold each year off the farm or off the ranch via private treaty. This is your champion Pennant 5, entry number 32, exhibited by Double RM Ranching Corp, Lloydminster, Alberta. This is your reserve champion Pennant 5, exhibited by Stadnick Farms out of Bruno, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 744 pounds. These are straight Angus heifers. Stadnick Farms and 6S Land and Cattle Company are located southeast of Bruno, Saskatchewan. It's a family-run operation with Sean, Melissa, and their sons Grayson, Stetson, Weston, and Tyson. Their entire family is actively involved in their farm. They're also very active at the hockey rink. All the boys are playing hockey. Busy times there. They've utilized embryo program using Angus and Simmental genetics focused on producing efficient and functional females. They run over 500 plus cows and currently have 250 heifers on feed. This is your reserve champion Pennant 5, entry 36 of Stadnick Farms, entry 37 of Stadnick Farms, Bruno, Saskatchewan. Here's Judge Ippolito with his comments on his champion and reserve champion pens of open replacement females.
What a great way to start the day off, folks, here in the commercial cattle ring. We've seen 5 really exceptional classes of pens of 3s, 1 class of pen of 5s. They might not have been big in numbers, but man, they were good in quality. And this set of red heifers, the pen of 5 champions, will be our overall champions of our open replacement heifers. Big, bold, broody, hairy, heavy. This is a set of heifers that you're going to have an opportunity to poke away at tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow around lunchtime. And I think they're going to set the pace for what we're all hoping is going to be one hell of a good go next spring when we go to sell our open replacements or even value them. This is a whale of a set, folks. Let's put our hands together for them.
Big congratulations to your champion pen of overall open replacement heifers. And that's entry number 33, double RN Ranching, Resh Noble, out of Lloydminster, Alberta. We're going to take a quick moment. We're going to take a quick moment for some pictures. That's right.
Here, you want in there? Get in.
I didn't know they had overall open. I get the bread.
Want me to give this to your mom? Do you want me to send it all to her?
So once again, congratulations to your champion overall pen of open replacement females. Entry number 33, exhibited by Double RN Ranching Corp, Resh Noble, Lloydminster, Alberta.
Following in our reserve place will be this exceptional set of pen of 3s, these black white-face heifers. I've talked about them a fair bit. Heifers that really complement what I've seen come through in the pen of 5s. Long-bodied, eye-appealing, very good structure on these heifers. Heifers that I know folks are going to find tomorrow afternoon. Maybe a smaller bite than a pen of 5, but I don't think you're going to go wrong on either set of those heifers when they come through the ring tomorrow.
The reserve champion pen of open replacement females is also your champion pen of 3. This is entry 35, exhibited by Jackson Family Farm, Humboldt, Saskatchewan. Congratulations to the Jackson family. We're now into our bred replacement female section of our commercial cattle show. If you're just joining us, our judge today is Darren Ippolito. Darren operates Moose Creek Red Angus alongside his partner Kylie, their 3 kids, and his parents. They are primarily registered cow-calf operation. However, they are involved in multiple facets of the livestock industry. Darren has judged throughout Western Canada, exhibited in both commercial and purebred categories at Agribition. He's fortunate enough to win the champion pen of bred heifers here, as well as purchase multiple champion pens of open heifers out of the CWA sale. This is split number 1. And this is the entry of Broken Triangle, entry number 10, entry of Broken Triangle Ranch. The Myers family out of Minton, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,128 pounds. Pulled Hereford sired out of Simmental cross mother cows. They're exposed to Red Angus bulls the 1st of June. Broken Triangle Ranch. Broken Triangle Ranch is a 3rd-generation family farm at Minton, Saskatchewan. They've been raising registered Red Angus and fleck feed cattle for over 30 years. Cattle are on VBP Plus program. As far as it goes, these are great cattle. They've been long-time consigners here. These are May, June-born heifers. They look a bit different, but they're all sired by the same McCoy pulled Hereford bull, and likely the youngest heifers in the barn. All heifers are bred for early March calving. That's entry number 10, the entry of Broken Triangle Ranch, the Myers family, Roger and Dana Myers from Minton, Saskatchewan. We'll just maybe hold on to that one. This is entry number 21, the entry of Murraydale Shorthorns, Tanner Murray, Swift Current, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,135 pounds. They're Shorthorns out of Angus Cross mother cows, exposed to calving age Shorthorn bulls, expected to start calving April the 1st. Murraydale Shorthorns have been raising purebred Shorthorns since 1927. They select from maternal, low-maintenance, easy-keeping cattle. They sell 2-year-old bulls every April at the Who's Your Daddy Bull Sale in Saskatoon. They also host the Murraydale Heritage Bred Heifer Sale every fall, which is available online through DLMS Farm Gate Auctions. This year will be December the 4th. You'll find some top-end purebred Shorthorns and a select group of commercial bred heifers. This is entry number 21, the entry of Murraydale Shorthorns, Swift Current, Saskatchewan. This is entry number 29, exhibited by Stadnick Farms out of Bruno, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,135 pounds. They're Simmental sired out of Angus mother cows. They're exposed to Angus bulls calving January through March. This is Success Line and Cattle Companies located southeast of Bruno. They run a family-run operation led by Sean and Melissa alongside their sons Grayson, Stetson, Weston, and Tyson. Their entire family is very active in the farm as well as active at the hockey rink. This is a mixed farming operation. They've built a 500-plus commercial cow herd using strong Angus and Simmental genetics. Currently, they have over 250 heifers on feed. Buy with confidence. These heifers are built to last and work trouble-free for years to come. This is entry number 29, the entry of Stadnick Farms, Bruno, Saskatchewan. This is entry number 20, exhibited by Murraydale Shorthorns, Tanner Murray, Swift Current, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,137 pounds. They're Shorthorn, sired out of Shorthorn Angus mother cows. They're exposed to calving age Angus bulls. The bull expected to calve the 1st of April. Once again, Murraydale is a generational operation. They've been raising Shorthorn cattle since 1927. Each year, 2-year-old bulls are sold in April at the Who's Your Daddy Bull Sale in Saskatoon. They also host a heritage bred heifer sale every fall on DLMS Time Gate Auctions, or Farm Gate Auctions, a timed auction. This year will be December the 4th. You'll find some top-end purebred Shorthorns there and a select group of commercial heifers. This is entry number 20, the entry of Murraydale Shorthorns, Tanner Murray, Swift Current, Saskatchewan. And that will round out split number 1. Want one of these? Carter?
I'm good, thank you.
What, the whistle? Here's Judge Ippolito with his comments on split 1 of his pen of 3 bred replacement females.
I started this bred heifer division off with certainly the most moderate group of breds that were in this class, but heifers that have the best balance, most maternal look to them, big-bellied heifers that, yeah, they give up a little bit of scale, but they don't give up any weight, and that's what we're about here, finding some cattle that are easy doing, easy fleshing, and these 3 heifers, I think, exemplifies what I'm looking for in that.
First in class in split 1 is entry number 29, the entry of Stadnick Farms, Bruno, Saskatchewan.
Followed into second place with this red pen of heifers that have more scale, have more length. They're a size larger than what we've seen in the first heifers that come through, and they match with the next 2 that are following in third and fourth. But this group of heifers, certainly when I compare them to the 2 heifer groups that they are above, heifers with more substance, a little bit more base width, come out of their pin set a little bit nicer than the other 2 pens that are behind them. But heifers that are moderate enough when you consider their age. They have some belly, they have some middle, and they're hairy. They have a nice look.
Second in class is entry number 20, the entry of Murraydale Shorthorn, Swift Current, Saskatchewan.
In third place is this set of blue heifers. Definitely not the uniformity and the consistency that I found in the 2 pens above them, but high quality individuals when you look at them individually. Heifers that have length, some scale. You can breed them a lot of different ways. To me, I'd like to moderate them just a hair. There's one particular heifer in here that just has a couple things about her structurally that I would like to change. However, when you look at them as a group, you can see that they fit nice, mesh well. There's enough uniformity there to certainly be in third place.
Third in class is entry 21, the entry of Murraydale Shorthorn, Swift Current, Saskatchewan.
Rounding out this class is the Hereford-based set of heifers, 2 reds and 1 black. As noted over the mic, this is the youngest set of heifers, so we need to take that into consideration when we look at them. Heifers that are presented in a very natural and I think a very appealing way. But when it comes to consistency and uniformity, was certainly the heifers that didn't match up anywhere near as nice as the 3 pens that come ahead of them. We've got the two red heifers and the black heifer. It's not a question about color for the uniformity as much a little bit about body type, size. Heifers that have scale and length, I'd like to moderate them just a tick bit. That being said, the age of them, there's a lot of performance there and a lot of options on how you can use them in your own breeding program.
Fourth in class is entry number 10, the entry of Broken Triangle Ranch. The Myers family from Minton, Saskatchewan. Doing live without parole. This week, eh? Yeah. Once again, that's fourth in class, entry number 10, entry of Broken Triangle Ranch at Minton, Saskatchewan, with their Polled Hereford sired out of Simmental Dams. We're now on to split number 2 of your pen of 3 bred replacement females. This is entry number 17, exhibited by Peter and Dakota Sorensen out of Eddystone, Manitoba. These heifers have an average weight of 1,148 pounds. They're Angus sided at Angus Simmental mother cows, exposed back to an Angus calving Ease bull. Expected to calve the 25th of April. Peter started his ranching career in 1978 in the Cypress Hills, Saskatchewan, as a first-generation rancher. Dakota, Peter's son, followed in Peter's passion for cattle and expanded his operation to about 400 head by moving to Eddystone, Manitoba in 2019. Their current focus is raising strong females who value independence. Our cows calve on grass are highly maternal, efficient, have been called if they require assistance at birth. In doing so, they've been able to reduce their labor at calving to tagging and processing while only assisting malpresentations. We've also focused on extended grazing while still achieving performance due to poor forage conditions in the region and utilizing stockpile grassing legume blends. These heifers are bred for 60 days to low birth weight Angus bulls. Once again, this is entry number 17, the entry of Peter and Dakota Sorensen, Eddystone, Manitoba. Is Grace Medved here with Federated Co-op? Where's Grace at? Grace with Federated, are you here? This is entry number 9, the entry of Broken Triangle Ranch, Roger and Dana Myers, Minton, Saskatchewan. These heifers weigh 1,170 pounds. They're Simmental sired out of Angus mother cows, exposed to red Angus bulls. Expect to start calving of March 2026. Been longtime contributors to the Canadian Western Agribition Commercial Show and Sale. This is entry number 9, the entry of Broken Triangle Ranch, Minton, Saskatchewan. Once again, paging Grace Medved with the feed coordinator with Federated Co-op. Grace, if you can hear the sound of my voice, please make your way up to the prize table. Century number 2, exhibited by Colburn Farms. Jeff Colburn, Delisle, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,249 pounds. They're Simmental side out of red Angus mother cows, exposed to red Angus bulls. They'll start calving the 6th of February. Colburn Farms is a proud 5th-generation family farm based near Delisle, Saskatchewan. They currently manage 43,000 laying hens, producing high-quality table eggs. A large grain operation is 600 head, red Angus Simmental cross cow herd. Their F1 program focuses on strong maternal traits. In 2023, Colburn Farms was named champion pen of heifers at CWA, highlighting their commitment to raising high-quality and consistent cattle. Once again, this is entry number 2, the entry of Colburn Farms, Jeff Colburn, Delisle, Saskatchewan. This is entry number 8, entry of Broken Triangle Ranch. Roger and Dana Myers, Minton, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,291 pounds. Red Angus sired out of Simmental cross dams. They're exposed to a red Angus bull the 1st of June, begin calving in March of next year. Longtime consigners to the Agribition sale. The Myers family from Minton, Saskatchewan. Broken Triangle Ranch. They always bring the good ones to town. This is entry number 8. These heifers weigh 1,291 pounds. Here's Judge Darren Ippolito with his comments.
In this second split of bred heifers, pens of 3 bred heifers, again, led off with probably the most moderate in terms of frame score and scale, but a heavy set of broody, big-bellied, big-bodied heifers. This red, we'll call them red white-faced, red brockles. In terms of consistency and uniformity, I think they come to the front of the class quite handily. Heifers that once we get them here in the ring, I think you'll appreciate where they are structurally and the look that they give. This is a nice set of heifers that have lots of opportunity to breed different directions after you freshen them here in the spring. Again, nice way to start this class off.
First in class, entry number 2, the entry of Colburn Farms, Delisle, Saskatchewan. These heifers will be coming back to compete for your champion and reserve champion overall pen of 3.
Got another pen of red heifers coming in second place. Heifers that are long-bodied, got a little bit more scale to them than the group that just left the ring, but heifers that complement them in terms of where they are structurally, body mass, consistently, and the uniformity that we're trying to find here today in these pens. Heifers that maybe are different programmed when it comes to breeding and calving dates, and that's what's the great part about this show ring, and certainly the sale ring tomorrow is you can find cattle and programs that match up with yours because the quality is certainly here well deep into these classes.
Second in class is entry number 8, the entry of Broken Triangle Ranch, the Myers family from Minton, Saskatchewan.
Black heifer pen that I'm bringing in third place right now. Heifers that complement the fourth place. I kind of found a top pair and a bottom pair in this class, and this is the set of black heifers that I felt were worthy of the third spot. Maybe not quite the consistency, certainly not the uniformity that I'd found in the 2 pens above, but heifers that individually will fit what we're looking for. There's some scale, certainly some length of body. Performance is there, and again, like I reiterated earlier, is that it's about where they fit into your program, breeding, feeding, management. There's heifers here for everybody, and that's why we sort them out. This is just a show. We really sort them out tomorrow when it comes to the sale.
Third in class is entry number 9, the entry of Broken Triangle Ranch, the Myers family from Minton, Saskatchewan.
The fourth place set of straight black heifers, just a little bit like I'd said in the third place group. Maybe not the uniformity that I had found earlier in the class, but heifers that individually, there's not a lot of holes in them. Structurally sound, just heifers that, again, programmed for a little bit different, come out of maybe a different management style, and that's the reason that they're here. There's something for everybody, whether they're first in class or fourth in class. These heifers are going to bring a whale of a price on tomorrow, and that's what we're all about.
Fourth in class is entry number 17, exhibited by Peter and Dakota Sorensen out of Eddystone, Manitoba. That does it for split 2. Now we're working on a split number 3. I believe there's 4 entries in this class. This is your first entry in split number 3. This is Entry number 26, exhibited by Double RN Ranching Corp., Rush Noble, Lloydminster, Alberta. These heifers have an average weight of 1,369 pounds. They're Simmental sired out of Red Angus mother cows exposed to Angus bulls calved in April and May. Currently, Double RN runs 1,000 head of Simmental Angus cross commercial cattle in the Lloydminster area. Double RN is expanding its purebred and Simmental and Angus herds thanks to their kids and the keenness and desire to show and dedication to raising quality cattle. Bull calves, both commercial and papered, are sold each year off the ranch via private treaty. This is entry number 26, the entry of Double RN Ranching Corp., Fresh Noble, Lloydminster, Alberta. Your next entry is entry number 22, exhibited by Coburn, Red Angus, Ward Coburn, Briarcrest, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,370 pounds. They're Simmental sired out of Red Angus mother cows. They're exposed to Red Angus bulls, expected to start calving the 1st of February. Coburn Red Angus is owned and operated by Ward and Brittany Coburn and family, located in Briarcrest, Saskatchewan. And they're located southwest of Moose Jaw near Old Wives Lake. They currently run a purebred Red Angus herd of 180 cows, 40 purebred Simmental cows, as well as 200 commercial Red Angus Simmental cross cattle. They hold their annual bull sale, the Coburn Merit Sale, on the ranch at Briarcrest with their sale partners, Merit Cattle Company. This year's date is March the 30th. On offer will be 50 Red Angus, 12 Simmental, and 50 Black Angus bulls. Once again, their heifers are home-raised F1 Simmental sired by full-blood Simmental bulls and out of purebred Red Angus cows, bred to a proven calving ease Red Angus bull and preg check, safe for the start of February calving. That's entry 22 from Coburn, Red Angus, Briarcrest, Saskatchewan. This is entry number 19 of R&B Wilson Ranching, Blake Wilson, Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. These heifers weigh 1,394 pounds. They're Angus or pulled Hereford sired out of Angus or Hereford mother cows. Exposed to Angus bulls on the 10th of May. Expected to calve from mid-February to mid-March. R&B Wilson Ranching is a fourth-generation commercial cattle ranch located south of Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. Currently calve out approximately 400 cross Angus, Hereford cross commercial cows. Maintain 80 to 100 replacement females. All cattle are managed under a comprehensive herd health program. That's entry number 19, the entry of R&B Wilson Ranching, Blake Wilson, Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. Did Grace from Federated make it back yet? No, not yet. We got one more try for these ones. Okay. This is entry number 12, exhibited by... Hang on. Sorry. My sheet is wrong. You got an updated copy, do you?
Is that one the same? 27, Bill?
27, yeah. Entry 27, exhibited by Pheasantdale Cattle Company, the Stillburn family from Balcarres, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,439 pounds. Simmental sired out of Simmental Angus cross females. They're exposed to Simmental or Red Angus bulls. Expected to calve February to March. Pheasantdale Cattle Company is a sixth-generation family farm. Run by Lionel, Pat, Lee, Corley, and Hadley Stillburn. The ranch is located 22 kilometers east of Balcarres along Highway 10. The females are bred for February-March. Calving and bred to a calving ease Angus bull, Red Dooley Calvin. 7M. These females follow a comprehensive herd health program and have been vaccinated with Express FP5 before breeding. Ivamec sells their first round of Scaraboss 4. 22nd annual bull and female sale is Thursday, March 5th at the ranch at Balcarres, Saskatchewan. That's entry 27, entry of Pheasantdale Cattle Company, Balcarres, Saskatchewan. Okay. Here's Judge Ippolito with his comments.
I led this class off with what I felt was the most balanced set of heifers in the whole group. Heifers that are presented in a more natural state than others in the class. And I think that adds to how fresh and eye-appealing and easy to like they are. Heifers, when you look at them individually, there's length of spine. A couple of them are starting to spring and udder down a little bit. And those are all parts of what we're trying to find here on the maternal side. They're hairy, they're eye-appealing, they're balanced, very uniform group. Exceptional start to this class.
First in class in split 3 is entry number 22, exhibited by Coburn Red Angus, Briarcrest, Saskatchewan.
Following in behind with the next red pen of heifers that obviously complement the ones that just left. Heifers that when you look at them, they're in a higher degree of condition than the ones that just left, and I feel that maybe takes a little bit away from them. They're big and soggy, and they're the kind of cattle you like. They're certainly the kind of cows you want to raise, low to the ground, ton of middle in them. I just don't feel that they show as fresh. Probably, to me, they're just not quite as appealing as that group that just left, but they complement them extremely well.
Second in class is entry 26, the entry of Double RN Ranching, Resh Noble, Lloydminster, Saskatchewan.
In third place is a high-performance group of black heifers, and they're a little bit more like the set of red heifers that just left. Heifers that have a higher degree of condition on them than the lead pen of heifers, and certainly the pen that follows them. In terms of uniformity and consistency, just not quite what I'd found in the two pens ahead. Nonetheless, and I'm going to say this a lot today, is that these heifers, for your program the way that you want, calving in your intervals, these are heifers that will complement your herd exceptionally well.
Third in class is entry 19, the entry of R&B Wilson Ranching, Prince Albert, Saskatchewan.
Rounding out this class is another performance group of black heifers. Heifers that when you analyze them as a group, they lack the consistency and uniformity of the three that are ahead of them. But when you analyze them as individuals, there's nothing that you would change on any of the particular heifers. I wish that they just fit a little bit nicer as a group. However, when you take them home and put them in with your big sets of heifers that you're going to freshen, they're going to complement that existing replacement pen very well.
Fourth in class is entry 27, exhibited by Pheasantdale Cattle Company, the Stillborn family from Belcarry, Saskatchewan. We're now into class number 2. This is your champion reserve, champion pens of 3 bred heifers. Your top 2 from each class will be coming back. These heifers were first in split 1. This is entry 29, exhibited by Stadnick Farms, Brno, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,135 pounds. Semitol sired out of Angus mother cows. Success Landing Cattle Company is located southeast of Brno, Saskatchewan. It's a family-run operation with Sean, Melissa, and their boys, Grayson, Stetson, Weston, and Tyson. They currently have about 500 commercial cows. They built it through a intense Angus and Semitol embryo program and an intensive one. So that's entry 29, first in class out of split 1. Entry number 29, the entry of Stadnick Farms, Brno, Saskatchewan. Second in class in split one is entry number 20, exhibited by Marydale Shorthorn, Swift Current, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,137 pounds. They're bred to a calving East Angus bull. They've been raising Shorthorn cattle since 1927. Sell their 2-year-old bulls every April at the Who's Your Daddy Bull Sale in Saskatoon, and also host a on-farm heritage bred heifer sale on DLMS farm gate timed auctions. This year, it'll be on December the 4th. It's entry number 20 from Marydale Shorthorn, Swift Current, Saskatchewan. These heifers were first in class at a split number 2. This is entry number 2, exhibited by Colburn Farms, Delisle, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,249 pounds. Simmental sired out of Red Angus mother cows, exposed to easy calving Red Angus bulls on the 1st of May. They're 5th-generation family farm near Delisle, Saskatchewan. Currently have managed 43,000 laying hens. They have a large-scale grain operation and run over 600 Red Angus Simmental cross cows. In 2023, Colburn Farms was named the champion pen heifers at CWA, and they do have some sale dates coming up. I believe the 6 Mile sale, I believe, is the 10th, and their pinnacle bred heifer sale will be on December the 15th. Both of those sales will be in Swift Current, Saskatchewan.
Who's judging the bull deal tomorrow? You know?
These heifers were second in class out of split number 2, exhibited by Broken Triangle Ranch, Roger and Dana Myers, Minton, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,291 pounds. Red Angus sired out of Simmental dams, exposed to Red Angus bulls. Start calving March of 2026. Myers family has been bringing commercial cattle Canadian Western Agribition for a number of years. These heifers were second in class at a split 2, entry number 8, Broken Triangle Ranch, Minton, Saskatchewan. These heifers were first in class at a split number 3. This is exhibited by Colburn Red Angus, Briarcrest, Saskatchewan. These heifers weigh 1,370 pounds. They're Simmental sired out of Red Angus mother cows, exposed to calving East Red Angus bulls, due to start calving the 1st of February. Ward and Brittany Colburn and family are located at Briarcrest, Saskatchewan. They currently have about 180 head operation of Red Angus purebred cows, 40 purebred Simmentals, and 200 commercial Red Angus Simmental cross cows. They host their annual bull sale on the farm, the Colburn Merit Bull Sale, with their partners Merit Cattle Company. This year, their bull sale will be March the 30th. First in class at a split 3, entry number 22, Colburn Red Angus, Briarcrest, Saskatchewan. Second in class at a split 3. This is entry 26. The entry of Double RM Ranching Corp. Lloydminster, Alberta. These are Simmental sired out of Red Angus mother cows. Service to Angus bulls. Calve in April and May of 2026. They currently run 1,000 head of Simmental cross commercial cattle in the Lloydminster area. They're expanding into the purebred division of purebred Simmentals and Angus, thanks to the kids and their keenness and desire to show cattle. Bull calves, both commercial and papered, are sold off the farm each year via private treaty. That's entry number 26, exhibited by Double RN Ranching Corp., Resh Noble, Lloydminster, Saskatchewan. Here's Judge Darren Ippolito with his comments on his champion pen and reserve champion pens at 3.
Well, again, this is a wonderful way to start this bred heifer divisions off. These pens of 3s, so much quality, so much consistency all the way through, front to back. Led off with the very eye-appealing group of heifers that I had talked about a fair bit in the class they were in. They just offer so much uniformity and consistency. They were a hard set to get around today, and I congratulate the exhibitors on bringing such a nice group of heifers in.
There you have it. Your champion pen at 3 is exhibited by Coburn Red Angus, Briarcrest, Saskatchewan. Warden Brittany Coburn and family. Congratulations.
Where do you want us? We'll do a picture of these ones. Yeah, we'll do that again. No, we're gonna do this one right now. Yeah. We got time, Marky.
Gotta get a system here.
Our system is we don't have one.
Keep them guessing. Huh? Because you don't need to be in here. Oh. Lee, you need in this one? Okay.
Our reserve champion pen heifers complement the ones that just left. Their uniform didn't have maybe as much natural muscling as the ones that I use for champion, but I really do like these heifers. They got a broody look about them, hairy, low to the ground, big-bodied. They're going to make an exceptional set of brood cows.
So your reserve champion pen of 3 is going to be entry number 2, Colburn Farms, Delisle, Saskatchewan. We're just going to take a quick, short 2-minute break. We'll reload the back there with our pens of 5.
Yeah, they gotta come back in anyway, too.
You can come on this. Yeah, you can come on. Yeah.
So both those champion and reserve champion pens of 3 will come back to compete against the 5s. We're just shuffling some cattle around. A big thank you to one of our major sponsors here is Merck Animal Health. And Lee Sinclair's been working in the ring, in the back. If you have any questions on any of the great Merck products and any products that Merck does offer, please talk to Lee. We'll have to do the spirit for the yards, okay? And that's going to be Colburn Farms, and they're the very last entry in split number 1 of the pen of 5. So they'll be in this first field right away, okay? Oh, you're good. Now that I know you're here, yeah. You were busy presenting other awards too. Yep. Popular lady this time of year, eh? Yeah. Yeah. So tonight at 4, over in the Stock Exchange building there, we're going to have our Commercial Cattlemen's Mixer. It's at 4 p.m. As far as it goes, tomorrow morning, bright and early, we're going to have the Bullpen Alley at 8 a.m. Our commercial cattle sale will take place at 11 a.m. We've got a great lineup of cattle on offer. Every pen showing today will sell tomorrow at our commercial cattle sale at 11 a.m. So now we're on to our pens of 5. This is entry number 13, exhibited by CAB Ranch, Chris Domsley of Whitewood, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,084. Simmental Angus sired out of Sem-Angus mother cows. Exposed to easy calf and red Angus bulls. expected to start calving the 29th of March. CAB Ranch is a cow-calf operation with Simmental and Red Angus cross mother cows. They run 225 cows, calving in April and May. Udders are very important to them. We background all the calves in their yard. Most of their heifers return to the herd for breeding. They've been coming to the commercial show and sale at Agribition for 30 years. Their cows have been on a total vaccination program for many years. These heifers have received Scour Boss 4 and Ivamec on the 24th of November. And Chris and everybody at CAB Ranch would like to thank their past and future buyers. This is entry number 13, the entry of CAB Ranch, Whitewood, Saskatchewan. This is entry number 14, exhibited by CAB Ranch, Chris Domsley, Whitewood, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,100 pounds. Sem-Angus sired out of Sem-Angus mother cows. Currently, they run about 225 cows, calving in April and May. They background all the calves in their yard. Most of their heifers will return to the herd for breeding. They've been coming to the Agribition commercial show and sale for almost 30 years. Their cows have been on a total vaccination program for many years. These heifers have had their first round of Scour Boss 4 and Ivamec on the 24th of November. And that's your second entry in split one. That's the entry of CAB Ranch, Chris Domsley, Whitewood, Saskatchewan. Here is entry number 16, exhibited by Cold Creek Landed Cattle, Tyson Thule, Drinkwater, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,212 pounds. Simmental sired at a Red Angus Simmental cross mother cows, exposed to Red Angus bulls. Calving from the end of January to the start of March. They're a fourth-generation farm and ranch family. They run a grain farm and ranch in southern Saskatchewan. They raise purebred Simmental cattle as well as Sem-Angus cross commercial cows. They strive to raise easy calving cattle with a high rate of gain. Their cattle are pasture grazed during the summer months, and they are fed on a TMR ration in the winter months. It's been a few years since they brought a pen of heifers to CWA. They are now retaining their own heifers and breeding them on farm. This is entry number 16 from Cold Creek Landed Cattle, the Thule family, Drinkwater, Saskatchewan. Good to see you, bud. This is entry number 1, exhibited by Colburn Farms, Delisle, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,244 pounds. Simmental sired out of Red Angus mother cows. And at this time, we'd like to call Grace Medved, feed coordinator with Federated Co-op. We have a presentation for Colburn Farms, as they are this year's Spirit Award for the Yards. So Grace is going to present this banner. So congratulations.
Probably looks worse when I don't duck all the way. Yeah, behind the computer. Oh, no. Don't need my mug in there.
All right. Once again, this is entry number 1 at Colburn Farms. These heifers have an average weight of 1,244. They start calving the 6th of February for 60 days. And I believe that completes split number 1. So I think, Grace, your next one is Class 3. Or Split 3. Class 3, Split 3. MEPS is number 11. We have one in between there. Oh, actually, no, they're actually in the next split. Hang on. Is this yours? Yes. They're in the next split. Just stay with us. Yeah. And then you're free to do whatever the heck. So these will be your results for class number 3. Your first split of 5 bred replacement females. And here's Judge Ippolito with his comments on split 1.
Well, folks, the water got a lot deeper. These are some awfully good pens of 5. Started off with the extremely balanced, very uniform, lots of consistency in this pen. Break them apart as individuals. There's not many that, there's hardly anything you'd like to change. There's certainly none of them you would change. But they flow nice. They complement each other. And I feel that they are a very good start to what I believe is going to be an extremely tough end of this show.
First in class out of split number 1 is exhibited by Colburn Farms out of Delisle, Saskatchewan. Congratulations to the Colburn family, first in class in split number 1.
Coming in second place is a heavier white-faced group of heifers from a rookie consigner that I've just heard about. So, but more importantly, the next 2, 3, and 4 placings, very similar heifers. When you look at them as a group, you'd like to maybe change one out of the group, not necessarily on structure or quality, but just on size. They just don't maybe flow quite as nice as I'd like to see. Uniformity is just a little bit off. But individually, when you get all of these groups of heifers together, the 2, 3, 4 placings, there's heifers in here that are the kind that we've been selecting all day. They'll make exceptionally good brood cows. I just found that this was a pen that had more consistency and uniformity than the ones in 3 and 4.
In second in class is entry number 14. The entry is CAB Ranch, Chris Domsley out of Whitewood, Saskatchewan, with Sem-Angus cross heifers. Start calving March 29th. Second in class at a split 1, entry 14, CAB Ranch.
This third place set of heifers that come in, a heavy red pen. Again, very similar to the ones that just left and the ones that will come in fourth. Individually, you like them. As a group, you'd maybe change one out of there to make them more uniform. But as a set of heifers, they will complement what we're trying to do here all day. And without doubt, when it comes time to tomorrow, that's when the real show happens. So it's fine for me to stand in here and maybe make some comments on them. But everybody's going to make the real comments tomorrow with their checkbooks.
Third in class entry number 16, exhibited by Cold Creek Land and Cattle, the Fools from Drinkwater, Saskatchewan. Simmental sired out of Red Angus, Simmental mother cows.
Rounding out this class of 4 is certainly the lightest group of heifers, so thus my assumption is one of the younger sets. When you look at them, again, individually, there's not a lot I'd like to change about each particular heifer. They were just the least uniform as a group of 5 that were in this class. However, heifers that will complement your program, make great cows. I can attest to that. We bought a lot of cattle out of this ring from a lot of different consigners throughout the years with exceptional success. So been by with pure confidence, because these cattle don't come to Agribition because they want them here. They're here to promote what they do at home.
Fourth in class entry number 13, entry of CAB Ranch, Chris Domsley, Whitewood, Saskatchewan. These are Sem-Angus heifers. They start calving the 29th of March. We're now working on split number 2.
Oh.
This is split number 2. This is entry number 18 of R&B Wilson Ranching out of Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,276 pounds. Angus or Hereford sired out of Angus or Hereford mother cows. Exposed to Angus bulls. Start calving mid-February to mid-March. They're a 4th-generation commercial cattle ranch located south of Prince Albert. They currently calve out approximately 400 Angus Hereford cross cows, maintain 80 to 100 replacement heifers every year. All cattle are maintained on a full herd health program. Replacement heifers are bred to low birth weight, registered Angus bulls via natural service. The cow herd has been bred through a combination of AI and natural service. This is entry number 18, the entry of R&B Wilson Ranching, Blake Wilson, Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. So this is going to be entry number 12. This is an entry of Mebs Ranch. June, Arlie, and Tom Meds out of Broadview, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,297 pounds. Simmental sired out of Red Angus mother cows. Expected to start calving in January and February. Currently, they operate a 300-head commercial calf operation. They bring top-quality replacement heifers for over 20 years to Canadian Western Agribition. They combine quality Simmental and Red Angus genetics. Their entire program is certified VVP+. These heifers that have Bovashield Gold, FE5, Tazback 7, Scour Boss, Solomected Poron prior to coming to town. And we do have Grace Medbed with the feed coordinator with Federated Co-op. We are going to award Mebs Ranch. They are the Herdsman Award for the commercial cattle operation, they're the Hertzman Award for Commercial Cattle. They're going to be receiving an award presented by Federated Co-op, and Grace is here to make that presentation. This is entry number 23, exhibited by Blair's West Line of Cattle, Scott and Calla Blair and family out of Drake, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,302 pounds. They are Red Angus sired out of Simmental mothers. They have been AI'd to, I believe, Duff Smash on May the 3rd, okay? And they were then exposed afterwards. But Blair's West Land and Cattle operates a mixed farming and ranching program of approximately 7,000 acres, managing a commercial cow herd of approximately 400 cows. The herd is built around Simmental and Red Angus influenced cattle. Red and Black Angus components continue to grow on the seed stock side of things. This year, their annual bred heifer sale will be December the 9th at Johnstone Auction Market in Moose Jaw. And they also sell cattle December the 15th at Opportunities Knox 6.0. That's entry number 23, the entry of Blair's West Land and Cattle, the Blair family from Drake, Saskatchewan. I believe that completes split number 2. Here's Judge Ippolito with his comments on split number 2.
I started this particular class off with an extremely balanced set of heifers. They're not the biggest, certainly not the highest performance heifers in here. But when I look at them as individuals and then as a group, they just scream brood cow to me. They're moderate, they're balanced, they're uniform, and I think they come to the front of this class quite handily.
Oh, in my pocket. First in class is entry number 23, the entry of Blair's West Land and Cattle from Drake, Saskatchewan.
Coming into second place is the black-white face set of heifers. Certainly the performance group in the entire class, heifers that are a little longer, a little bit more scale to them, a little bit more frame. Heifers that are carrying just a hair bit more condition than the other two in the class, and I'm not going to say that that's influenced the placing at all. It's just something that I noticed that we've seen throughout the day today is different management schemes, different programs. So there is certainly lots of opportunity for each one of us here as potential buyers to find cattle that fit what we're trying to do. Heifers that just didn't have maybe the consistency of the group that had found that won the class, but these black heifers complement each other well. I would just like to see a little bit more uniformity in body type. However, that's getting extremely nitpicky on what is a very appealing group of heifers.
Second in class in split number 2 is entry number 18, the entry of R&B Wilson Ranching out of Prince Albert, Saskatchewan.
In third place is a pen of 5 red heifers, red-based heifers. Heifers that I will compliment on the condition and the freshness that they're presented in, very natural state. Heifers that just did not have the consistency from front to back as the ones that beat them in class in first and second. Individually, again, there's not a lot here to pick on. All of these producers brought in top quality females to sell to likely harbor some more business at home and or just complement what they've been doing for many years here as exhibitors and consigners. This particular group of heifers just didn't have the consistency that I'd found in the two ahead, and that's why I found that they fit into the third hole quite nicely.
Third in class is entry number 12, the entry of Mebs Ranch, Broadview, Saskatchewan. That complete split number 2. Our next split in will be split number 3, and I believe this is your final split of pen of 5 bred heifers. This is entry number 28. Entry of Pheasantdale Cattle Company, Belcarrie, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,326 pounds. Simmental sire out of Simmental mother cows. Exposed to Red Angus bulls. These heifers will be calving February and March. Once again, this is entry number 28. Entry of Pheasantdale Cattle Company, the Stillburn family, Belcarrie, Saskatchewan. This is entry number 15 of Roach Ranching, Edam, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,329 pounds. A Red Angus side out of Simmental mother cows. Start calving the 21st of February. Roach Ranching is a mixed farm consisting of grain and cattle. The family farm has a Simmental-based cow herd with the majority of the cows being bred to full-blood or Red Angus bulls. Brody and his wife Janessa and their 4 kids, along with Brody's parents, farm in Edam, Saskatchewan. Roach Ranching's third year attending Canadian Western Agribition. On December the 6th, they will be hosting their annual bred heifer sale at Northern Livestock Sales in Lloydminster. The sale will consist of dark, red, goggle-eyed, red blaze face, and solid red bred heifers. This is entry number 15, an entry of Roach Ranching, Edam, Saskatchewan. Your next entry is entry number 11, exhibited by Mebs Ranch out of Broadview, Saskatchewan. These heifers weigh 1,372 pounds. They are Simmental, sired out of Red Angus mother cows, exposed back to Red Angus bulls, calving these Red Angus bulls the April the 1st to the 30th of May, so they'll be calving January and February of 26. Been long-time consigners at Canadian Western Agribition. This is entry number 11, the entry of Mebs Ranch, Broadview, Saskatchewan. This is entry number 25, exhibited by Double RN Ranching Corp., Resh Noble, Lloydminster, Alberta. These heifers have an average weight of 1,380 pounds. Simmental, sired out of Angus mother cows, calving April and May of 26. And this will be your final entry in split number 3. And this is entry 25, exhibited by Double RN Ranching Corp., Lloydminster, Alberta. So we're back working on to Class 3. This is your final split. Split 3, your final split of pen of 5 bred heifers. Here is Judge Darren Ippolito with his comments on split number 3.
Well, I knew this was going to get more difficult as we went along. These bigger, stronger, stouter heifers were going to come along in the heavier weight categories. And when, for all of you that have been here for many years, myself included, you start looking for some strings of cattle through here. I never went out before. I didn't look at the cattle any time until I walked in the ring here. But you knew there were some big strings of cattle that were coming because they're always here and they always do well. whether it's in the show ring or the sale ring. And this is an exceptional set of balanced heifers that I led the class off with. These red, white face, they're moderate, big ribbed, easy to look at. They have eye appeal, tremendous balance, and a very, very uniform group of 5 heifers here. They really, when they come in, they really reminded me about what this is all about. I mean, they come from some distance, but more importantly, this is what the Agribition sale and show is known for. This is why it sets the pace for every other commercial bred heifer sale that we'll see likely in North America, is cattle that in these heavy classes, in these groups of 5s, and this is an exceptional set to start this class off with.
First in class at a split 3s exhibited by Roach Ranching, Edam, Saskatchewan.
You have a cheering section.
What's that? Yeah. Loud ante.
Oh, loud antes. In second place is another one of these red, white face pens that just complement the one that left. You look at them as individuals, and I've talked about this all day, as individuals, there's nothing you would change about any particular heifer. They just, and that's not taking anything away from the consistency of them, they just got into a class where there was an exceptionally consistent group of females with uniformity that beat them in class. But there's nothing to take away from this string at all.
Second in class is entry number 11, the entry of Mebs Ranch, Broadview, Saskatchewan. These heifers will also be coming back to compete for your champion and reserve champion pens of 5.
Don't hit me with that, please.
You probably need it.
In third place is this big, heavy, soggy set of black heifers. Heifers that if you had them in first in your judging ballot on the outside of the ring, I can agree with you on that. Heifers that, when you look at them, and I've commented on it a couple times today, these are heifers that probably aren't as fresh as I'd like to see. They're a little bit shorter necked. However, if you want to have some ground pounders, they're not too big frame score wise. They're just big, soggy, hairy heifers. And if that's what your program's about, here's 5 of them you need to latch on to tomorrow afternoon.
Third in class is entry 25, exhibited by Double RN Ranching, the Nobles from Lloydminster, Alberta.
In fourth place is another really, really good set of red-based heifers. You know, sometimes you're just at the mercy of the draw. Class ahead, a class behind. Sometimes you got a class winner. You get into a real tough class, and that's what these heifers found themselves into. They just lacked that little bit of uniformity and consistency that I'd found in the 3 pens ahead of them. But individually, I wouldn't change a single heifer.
Fourth in class is entry 28, exhibited by Pheasantdale Cattle Company, the Stillborn family, Belcarrier, Saskatchewan. So now we're working on class number 4, your champion, reserve champion, pen of 5 bred replacement females. First in class at a split number 1 is the entry of Colburn Farms, Delisle, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,244 pounds. They are Simmental, sired out of Red Angus mothers, exposed to a Red Angus calving bull for 60 days on the 1st of May. They start calving the 6th of February. These heifers were first in class at a split number 1, exhibited by Colburn Farms, Delisle, Saskatchewan. Second in class at a split number 1 is entry number 14, exhibited by CAB Branch, Chris Domsley, Whitewood, Saskatchewan. These are Simmental sired out of Simmental Angus mother cows, exposed to calving these Red Angus bulls. The bulls are out the 20th of June, pulled the 26th of August, so they'll be start calving the 29th of March. This is entry number 14, exhibited by CAB Ranch, Chris Domsley, Whitewood, Saskatchewan. These heifers were first in class out of split number 2. This is the entry of Blair's West Land and Cattle, Scott and Calla Blair and family from Drake, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,302 pounds. They've been AI'd on the 3rd of May to Duff Smash. They were exposed after that. They start calving early February. This is entry number 23, Blair's West Land and Cattle, Scott and Calla Blair, Drake, Saskatchewan. These heifers were first in class in split 2. These heifers were second in class on a split number 2. This is R&B Wilson Ranching. The Wilsons from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,276 pounds. Started by Angus or Hereford bulls out of Angus or Hereford mother cows. Exposed to calving these Angus bulls due to calve mid-February to mid-March. These heifers were second in class at a split number 2. Entry number 18, the entry of R&B Wilson Ranching, Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. First in class at a split number 3. This is entry number 15, the entry of Roach Ranching, Edam, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,329 pounds. They're sired by Red Angus bulls out of Simmental mother cows, exposed back to Red Angus bulls. And they were exposed to the bull the 15th of May. Start calving about the 21st of February. First in class at a split 3. Entry number 15, Roach Ranching, Edam, Saskatchewan. This is entry number 11. They were second in class in split number 3, exhibited by Mebs Ranch at a Broadview, Saskatchewan. These heifers have an average weight of 1,372 pounds. Simmental sired out of Red Angus mother cows, exposed back to Red Angus bulls the 1st of April to the 30th of May, calving January and February of next spring. This is entry number 11, second in class at a split 3, entry of Mebs Ranch, Broadview, Saskatchewan. Just a reminder, the Cattleman's Mixer starts at 4 o'clock right in the Stock Exchange building right over there. There will be some food and beverage there, complimentary. As far as it goes, tomorrow morning we start at 8 a.m. with our bullpen alley here. And then 11 a.m. will be the commercial cattle sale. We do have a donation heifer that will be auctioned off at the start of the commercial cattle sale, with all proceeds going to the Barry Andrews Scholarship Fund. If you're just joining us, our judge for today is Darren Ippolito from Kisby, Saskatchewan. Darren operates Moose Creek Red Angus alongside his partner Kylie and their 3 kids and his parents. They are primarily in the registered cow-calf business. They have a tremendous herd of Red Angus cattle, but they also have other facets in the livestock industry. Darren has been fortunate to judge across Western Canada in both commercial and purebred categories, as well as that Canadian Agribition in multiple facets. He's fortunate enough to have won the championship pen and bred heifers here, as well as purchased many multiple pens. And December 22nd and 23rd, Darren welcomes you alongside a few other of us to one of the largest seed stock dispersals in Canadian history, the Moose Creek Red Angus dispersal.
They're excited to be selling out.
Here's Judge Ippolito with his comments on his champion pen and bred heifers.
I don't know those folks, but they're excited I'm leaving the business. I led off this championship drive with a set of 5 heifers that just come together so nicely. So much balance, so much uniformity. When they come in the ring, you know, I might have tipped my hand a little bit on them. They hit hard. They hit real hard when they come in here. This is an exceptional set of cattle. These exhibitors should be very, very proud of this this group they brought in. Now's the appropriate time to hoot and holler.
There you have it. This is your champion pen of bred females, or champion pen of 5 bred females. Entry number 15, exhibited by Roach Ranching, Edam, Saskatchewan. Congratulations.
Probably need a picture. Yeah.
Brian?
Picture the pen of 5. We still have overall with your 3s too, hey?
Yeah, but we should
You wanna
stay
do a picture?
consistent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
We'll picture them down there. Yeah. Congratulations, man. No, we'll stand down there.
Yeah.
The reserve champion pen of heifers is another set of red white-faced heifers that are cut from the same jig as this particular group of champions. I think they come out of our second class or second split. Big-bodied, bold, sprung heifers that have some eye appeal. They follow in really nicely behind this champion pen.
Is that Colborne or no, that's Blair's West.
This year, reserve champion pen of 5, exhibited by entry number 23, Blair's Westland and Cattle, Drake, Saskatchewan. Congratulations on your reserve champion pen of 5. Both your champion pen of 5 and reserve champion pen of 5 will come back to compete for your overall grand and reserve champion pens of bred replacement females. So now we're on a Class 6, and this will feature your champion pens of 3 against your champion pens of 5 bred replacement females for an overall champion. So your champion pen of 3 is entry number 22, exhibited by Coburn Red Angus at Briarcrest, Saskatchewan. These are red Simmental Red Angus cross females, exposed back to calving ease Red Angus bulls. They're your champion pen of 3. Entry number 22 of Coburn Red Angus, Briarcrest, Saskatchewan. The reserve champion pen at 3 is entry number 2, the entry of Colburn Farms from Delisle, Saskatchewan. So Red Angus Simmental cross females, bred back to calving ease Angus bulls. Once again, your reserve champion pen at 3, entry of Colburn Farms, Delisle, Saskatchewan. Once again, that's your reserve champion pen at 3, exhibited by Colburn Farms, Delisle, Saskatchewan. This is your champion pen of 5, exhibited by entry number 15, Roach Ranching, Edam, Saskatchewan. Your Simmental Angus Cross heifers. Once again, this is your champion pen of 5, entry number 15, Roach Ranching from Edam, Saskatchewan. This year, reserve champion pen of 5, exhibited by Blair's West Land and Cattle out of Drake, Saskatchewan. So Red Angus Simmental Cross females. Bred back to Caving's Red Angus bulls. This year, reserve champion pen of 5. Entry number 23, Blair's West Land and Cattle, Drake, Saskatchewan. A big thank you to our title sponsor here for our commercial cattle show and sale. That's Merck Animal Health. Lee Sinclair's here with Merck. If you do have any questions on any of the great products that Merck makes, please stop and talk to Lee. He'd love to chat with you. And we're working on our champion and reserve champion pens of bred replacement females. Just some housekeeping. At 4 o'clock, we're going to have the commercial cattle mixture over in the Stock Exchange barn. Tomorrow morning, bright and early, 8 a.m., we're going to have our bullpen alley, which will feature pens of bulls right here through this ring. And then all the cattle that have been shown today in the commercial cattle show will sell tomorrow at 11 a.m. At the commercial cattle sale. We do urge you to join us for our events tomorrow and later this afternoon. Here's Judge Ippolito with his comments on his grand and reserve champion pens of bred replacement females.
Folks, I think every one of these exhibitors needs a round of applause for bringing a tremendous set of cattle to town. Every one of us that have exhibited here or attended here understands the work that goes in at home, the work that's going on at home while we're here. It's an important place to be for a lot of reasons. One is we get to enjoy fellowship and camaraderie. We get to bounce ideas off each other. We get to have a measuring stick at where our programs are. Whether you believe in what the judge says or you don't believe in what the judge says, you're allowed to go out and make your own evaluation of all the cattle that are at Agribition. And it is a place to do business, make lifelong friendships, learn a lot about yourself. It's where the world meets, and this is where the Canadian cattle industry is. It's in this ring. Yes, we have Thai cattle here. I have Thai cattle here. But what these producers brought here is what we're all striving for. We want our customers to come into this arena and have success, whether it's today or tomorrow. And ultimately, today is just a precursor for tomorrow. Tomorrow is really the show. If you like the cattle that were in 4th place today, bid with reckless abandonment tomorrow, because they will pay you back in spades. If you like the cattle that were in 1st today, do the same. I've had the great fortune of buying cattle out of this ring. Lots of times I didn't agree with the judge, and I bought the ones I liked, and I was very, very happy with how they turned out. So, with that being said, I haven't told the people in the back who the champions are, but I firmly believe in the 2 sets of cattle that I've selected today, and well, we have a drum roll up there. So, our grand champion pen of bred replacement heifers are exhibited by Roach Ranching.
There you have it. Your champion pen is entry number 15, exhibited by Roach Ranching of Edam, Saskatchewan. They will be your leadoff pen of bred cattle that we will sell tomorrow at 11 a.m. at the commercial cattle sale.
Following suit, our reserve champion pen of bred replacement females is entry number 23 from Blair's West Land and Cattle, Drake, Saskatchewan.
There you have it. Your reserve champion pen is entry 23, Blair's West Land and Cattle, Drake, Saskatchewan. Let's put our hands together for Judge Ippolito and all the exhibitors today. So just some housekeeping. Tonight there is a So our commercial cattle mixer is sponsored by Bullseye and Grasslands, and that's going to take place right underneath that overhead door in the Stock Exchange building in the yards there. That's at 4 o'clock today. As far as it goes, I believe they have a People's Choice Bull where you walk around and vote on the bulls as well, so that'll be commencing then. 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, we have our bullpen alley, so our pens of 3 bulls will be showing right here through the ring. And then all the cattle you've seen today through the commercial cattle show will begin selling at 11 a.m. tomorrow. We will have live bidding with DLMS.ca. So a big thank you to Judge Ippolito and everybody that joined us, all the volunteers, the committee, and the directors. And we'll be back here tomorrow at 8 a.m.